more virtuous we are, the more we can sustain this. What does this mean? So we become wounded because we resist it. It means we don't suffer well. We don't want to suffer, and we hold on to something that we don't. There's some good that we want to protect. So when someone sticks a knife in us, the first thing that happens is we grab the knife. And the reason we grab the knife is because we don't want more damage to be caused. And we're also trying to minimize the pain. Now, when you got the knife in you got one of two choices. You either can hold on to the knife and minimize the pain as much as you possibly can, although you're still in pain. But over the course of time, it's just going to fester and get worse, and it's going to kill you eventually. Or you can pull it out. Now, if you pull it out, we all know this, that when we pull something out that because we're wounded from it, it's brutal, right? The first initial pulling out is really, really painful. There's a spike in pain. And then, but once we pull it out, the pain begins to subside, and then it can begin to heal, right? Well, what that basically means is that when we're holding on to the knife, St. Thomas calls that contraction. We do this even in relationship to our spiritual and psychological wounds. We see this in marriage. When one spouse hurts the other spouse, the first thing the one spouse does is they do this contraction. They hold on to the knife. What's the knife? The injustice that the person committed. And so, because of that injustice, because this person did this injustice, now they're hurt. There's damage that's been caused. And so they hold on to that justice that they should have given them. You should have done this. But then also we see this even in relationship to our own woundedness. When we commit a sin that we're particularly shameful or particularly feel bad about, then a lot of times people will hold on to, I should have been better. I'll return to that in a minute. But then we have a choice to make in relationship to that woundedness. But the good that the person is holding on to is they're trying to minimize the pain. They're trying to hold on to comfort, emotional comfort and emotional satisfaction and contentment, rather than actually embracing the emotional pain. If you notice, Our Lady fully embraced the pain. We see this. That's why she holds her son afterwards, after he's put to death. And that's why she was never wounded. It's holding on to that justice that should have been, and it's also holding on to the emotional comfort, excuse me, which is why